Hey everyone, it is Safetynet here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And in this video, all good things must come to an end, and that's our discussion topic for today. And no, my channel's not going away. Really what I want to talk about is the end to really these things here. And the importance I think it is to the Dokkan community, and I hope there is some salvage for Dokkan Wiki, DBZ Space, and emulators in the future, but it seems like it is going to say goodbye and the end for these resources for Dokkan players. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about really the impact of Safetynet and the implementation of Safetynet. And what Safetynet is, it really blocks verified or what's the word I'm trying to think of? Not official devices to use and operate Dokkan Battle, right? So with bot mining, private servers, you know, the skin changes with 100%, things of that nature, emulators, those go away. And for me, you know, the bot mining, that is a problem because, you know, you can do the link levels and all those different things. And of course, I do a lot of giveaways when it comes to you know, the farm stone accounts and things of that nature. But let me tell you the reason why I think that is, you know, probably a good thing, right? Is that now people need to play the game, and it's probably been a while. People have actually completed the entire quest mode, you know, farmed the dragon stones themselves, and enjoy the gameplay of it. Now, I guess really the problem is with Dokkan is the gameplay is very old, right? 6.5-year-old game. And I guess the positive thing that came from bot mining, especially with the Dragonstone bot mining, was you're able to just kind of farm all the stones that are readily available, and then you don't have to, you know, complete that boring quest mode, right? So, but now with the link leveling system and the and even with the old ranking system, right, a lot of people were abusing that, and you're seeing a lot of accounts that are 999, and for people that are, you know, up to 999 level, you know, they see a lot of like these SR friends and things of that nature, and Dokkan could really easily fix that by creating a friends mirroring option, right? So you can use a friend, or you can just mirror whatever you have, and that would fix that. So, but for them to basically get Safetynet up and running and make it fully operational, it's going to impact, you know, asset and data mining. We'll talk about that with the Dokkan Wiki, and then just general news, right? Being able to get the news maybe early. Data mining, there's probably still going to be, you know, some opportunities for data mining, but I think the ease of all this and what we've you know, been used to having for all these years is going to ultimately change, and probably with the implementation of, you know, version Z, that, you know, that news that come out about version Z, this is probably when or maybe even before, you know, we don't know when Safetynet's actually going to be fully activated, but it seems like it's going to be pretty soon. And then it's going to maybe lead into that version Z and a full update of Dokkan Battle, right? So there are going to be some good things coming out of this, but I think a lot of the good things that we had, we're going to definitely miss, and that's kind of going back to these three items here. And for the community to lose the Dokkan Wiki and DBZ Space, you know, Renzi always, you know, did great work over there, and then Horace over at, you know, the Dokkan Wiki, and a lot of other people that help out in Dokkan Wiki. Those resources, I would say a majority of players use, and especially content creators like myself. You know, it's just easy to go over there and go, okay, these are the units that are available, things of that nature, and we don't have to go in game, even though, you know, we could, right? You know, I have every single Dokkan Festival exclusive unit. I have you know, every single uh, LR, things of that nature, and I will still be doing that, but it was just a lot easier with the Dokkan Wiki available. You can just kind of go in there, capture the information, and they did a lot of great work on that site. Same thing for DBZ Space. I think with when Dokkan Wiki wasn't as large, or it wasn't as popular as it is now, it was the OG, right? It was where you went to capture some news, or to get the latest or early information. And when the data download came in, you're like, oh, what's happening to the data download, right? So, but with Twitter and everything else, that now that news is on, even before DBZ Space. But DBZ Space is still used to this day. And it's going to be a shame for both of those sites to lose its opportunity to get the information early, to download assets, to have the assets available for the community. And I think that's one thing that Akatsuki and Bandai is going to not really even know that that's going to be a huge impact. And I hope they do provide an opportunity to download data, or at least assets, because it helps promote the game, right? Especially when the look of the units or things of that nature get provided and hyped up prior to the banners coming out. But I guess with the element of surprise of we don't know what's coming in, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, so, but we'll see what happens with those sites, and maybe they find a way to keep things going. I hope they stick around, but it seems like for the Dokkan Wiki and DBZ Space, all good things must come to an end. And for me on this channel, I think Nox Player and other emulators not having the ability to use those items there is going to impact my joy of giving away, right? Because I love to summon. I think that's one of the reasons why we play Dokkan Battle, is to summon, right? And for me to be able to summon on a reroll account, or account with a lot of Dragon Stones, it's therapeutic for me. And then I, instead of just throwing it away, I give it to other people that don't have the resources to do that. But now with the loss of the emulator use, it's going to be a lot more difficult for me to even do giveaways. I might still do some, and based on getting an Android device, and then I still have some accounts left over, but not many, right? Most of all these accounts are just stored on my emulator on Nox Player, and if they're going to basically block the use of emulators and the ability for it to talk to Safetynet saying this is a official device, and it's going to be able to not actually be able to log in, then all these accounts that I have, it's pretty much gone, right? So I might do like a ridiculous giveaway. I'm just gonna summon and just do a lot of giveaways on a lot of these accounts that are stored on my on my Nox Player now, before it's all gone, right? And then you guys can put it onto a to link it to an account, Gmail or Facebook, and then you guys could all keep it. So I might do something like that, like an extravaganza, before this all goes away. But like I said, this stuff can go away tomorrow, and hey, I'm not going to be able to do that. So that might be something I might be planning on for next week, or later in the month, once again, if I have time to do that. But that's going to be very sad for me, because over the years I've probably given away hundreds, if not thousands, of accounts, and it's been fun doing it, right? The crazy rerolls, but we might do just like normal rerolls, and that might be something I do. I don't know. That's something that, like I said, it's going to be heavily impacted. So really, kind of to transition into how this is going to affect my channel, and I think that's what everybody here is probably thinking about here, and the impact of Safetynet on my channel is just going to be, less giveaways. And I'll tell you what, I have been doing a lot of giveaways because it's fun to me. I love doing the giveaways and doing these stone accounts and just summoning, and then not using all of it, but giving away an account with like 1,000 or 2,000 Dragon Stones left over to someone who doesn't have these resources. It's really nice. I think so. I think it's fun to do that on my end. It just gives me the opportunity to summon, and then the other person gets this and plays with it either free to play or something of that nature. But it's all about the money and the dollars. But I think what the overall impact of Safetynet, I think it's going to be probably less people playing the game. I really think so. Because I think these farm stones and things of that nature, people just enjoy starting over and re-rolling and stuff like that. But I think overall, unless version Z just comes out and it's gonna change things dramatically, but as of right now, I think less people might be playing the game. And given it's a 6.5-year-old game, it's it's understandable, right? So less giveaways on my channel, probably more gameplay. I'm not a huge So here's the thing about me not doing a lot of gameplay. I just enjoy playing the game, just kind of sitting back on my couch or at night in my bed and just kind of hanging out and doing gameplay. I'm not a huge fan of actually doing that in front of my computer and recording it. So you'll probably see more gameplay, because if I want to do daily content or I want to provide some sort of videos, you'll see more gameplay. But I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much as you guys even view it. So because there's going to be a lot of options out there. You'll see a lot of people using different assets, since the new assets that are going to be coming out for Dokkan is not going to be very readily available anymore. So I've seen a lot of tweets saying, Buchigiri. Yeah, I use a lot of Buchigiri assets as well. So we'll see probably a lot of that, or just other art, minus the the Dokkan stuff. So you'll probably see more speculation, since news isn't going to be leaked out as much. Hopefully the data miners, French data miners out there are going to still be able to maybe break some news here and there. But I know it's going to be a lot more difficult without the ability to kind of use these devices or APKs to download data and find out what's going on. So, and of course, just a main account focus. I do most of my, and I look back, I go, most of my stuff is my main account. Yeah, I do a lot of giveaways, but it's always been my main account, right? Especially my global account. Maybe I'll have to start playing JP a lot more. I'm so behind on JP. It's like I could spend a whole year trying to catch up doing gameplay on JP, because I really haven't even played JP of recently. So the main account focus on my global account is going to be probably the number one thing. So that's really going to be impact of my channel. When I say all good things must come to an end, hey, I'm talking about DBZ Space, I'm talking about Dokkan Wiki and Nox Player, but my channel is not going to go away until Dokkan is gone. And I think that's I've always said that. I've always enjoyed this game. I never thought I'd be making content for this long anyway. But who knows? It might be just less videos. But we'll see what happens when this gets enacted, and we'll see basically how the community reacts to all this, and really what the full impact is to content creators and everyone really messing with news, data mining, and all that good stuff, which I don't, right? I like to play and reroll. That's always, and summon. That's always what I've loved to do in this game, and made content for you guys ever since the beginning of all this. So anyway, with that, yeah, all good things must come to an end, and so long to these amazing resources, unless of course news changes for these three items, especially for me, right? So, and a lot of you guys out there as well. So with that, yeah. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below. Hey, I'm still gonna be here, but once again, in a little different light when this all gets enacted. So, again, all good things must come to an end. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.